So, tell us your name and a bit about yourself.
My name is Henry.
Huh?
Henry Kihoria from Nyandarua County, but currently I resident in Nairobi. So, I am a kidney patient, post-transplant. I was diagnosed with kidney failure, end-stage kidney failure, on 12th May 2020. Yeah, to my local hospital in Nyandarua.
Okay.
Before that, I used to experience high blood pressure, very, very high blood pressure. And so I used to get some few treatment here and there because of that high blood pressure. Actually, it used to reach above maybe 200 over 130s and above, And our blood pressure is 120 over 80. But mine used to be way higher than that. So I went to a local hospital. I used to go in and out, until one day, that was on 12th of May 2020, I was experiencing stroke on my right side, my head and my right heart. So I was taken to a private hospital, where after being examined, I was told I have a kidney problem. My kidneys were working at 4% that time. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was told about something like dialysis. I just heard about dialysis, but did not have a lot of information about it.
Yeah.
So I had to ask a few questions about dialysis and that. So I was told it's just like cleaning your blood, because it has a lot of like when your kidney fails, haifanyi kazi vile inastahili.
Yeah.
Because the work of a kidney is maybe to filter those waste products in your body, excess fluid and that. And so I was told I need to start dialysis to clean my blood, because it has a lot of toxicity in it, because the kidney is not working. So on the 13th, I started my dialysis. First, you started a catheter.
A CVC.
Yeah, catheter.
Okay.
So that it's just like a needle with, so that it helps you.
Big needle, I remember.
Yeah, big needle. Yeah. So that it helps you to kutoa damu, alafu inapeleka kwa machine, damu inaosha, alafu sasa inarudi.
Okay.
That's how I started. I went for dialysis. My doctor told me that I need like 20 dialysis, then I'll be okay. 20 dialysis. That's what I was introduced first. I was told 20 dialysis, then I'll be okay.
Okay.
So I was excited. I used to count now and then. Actually, I was telling them maybe I can go like every day.
Yeah.
So that 20 days I'm done. Then I went up to the 20th dialysis. I was very happy because I was thinking that was my last dialysis. To my shock, I went. Actually, I requested even for a test, UEC test.
Yeah.
Only to find out that still my kidneys were not working, and the levels of creatinine and those UEC basically is a test to show all the kidneys working. Those toxicity kama zinatoka kwa mwili, hiyo uchafu yote kama inatoka.
Yeah.
So there's urea, there is potassium, there is all such of things in the body. So my creatinine was still high, over 1,000 plus.
Wow.
So my friend, you need to continue the dialysis.
Okay.
So I started doing my research, when will I this dialysis end and such,
Yes.
During that period, one of my nurses in that private hospital, she told me I need to see a kidney specialist. So she referred me to Kenyatta, and I came. I saw Professor
Makrigeo.
Yes. Yes, the famous Professor Makrigeo.
Okay, good.
And Professor, first he shocked me.
How?
He's a good guy.
Yes.
Because he told me dialects the point. So I went wearing a mask. It was that period of COVID. And it was very high.
Yes.
I can remember when you told me, Henry, remove your mask, because the disease you're having is dangerous than COVID. What's up, hey, doc? I'm saying that that kidney is dangerous than COVID.
Yeah.
But he wanted to drive a point that it's a tough journey that I've started.
True.
So he told me that since my blood pressure is very high, there are two possibilities. Either the kidney is causing the blood pressure to go high, or the blood pressure was there, then caused the kidney to fail. So after doing some tests, he realized that the kidney had failed, then caused high blood pressure.
Yeah.
So the only option I needed was a transplant. Because of those my levels were still so high, and I needed a transplant, maybe as fast as possible. Because sometimes my blood pressure would go so high. You know when the blood pressure is over 200 plus, my heart rate was 140 plus.
Oh wow.
That was my heart rate, and it was affecting my heart.
Yes.
Because when they did some tests on my heart, there was some elevated pressure. We're talking of elevated pulmonary pressure on the right side of my kidney, my heart. So I needed a transplant to calm down the blood pressure. So he told me I need a transplant. He called my parent and we talked. So I started my journey there at KNH.
All right.
Yeah. So we did several tests. At some point there was some few misunderstanding.
Oh really? Like what?
Yeah.
Like what? The misunderstanding.
I don't want to talk about the hospital, but there was kind of some misunderstanding. There was some test I carried out, and my donor still. Then zikakuja with the doctor did not include the information which were in the test. So I was told to repeat the test. So you get mad because it's a lot of money. You're wasting a lot of money in that plus time, and then there is a lot of people who are scrabbling for transplant. I can remember I was allowed number 200 and something.
Oh wow.
So I was fighting to be among the first people.
Yes.
So after that, so I decided to change.
Okay.
To change I was doing because when first I met Dr. McGregor, I did a dialysis center in Nairobi. So they told me that Kenyatta there's no vacant.
Yeah, there's no.
So we went. So we went looking for a dialysis center.
Okay.
And good luck, nikapata Nairobi Hospital.
Oh, nice.
So I was dialyzed in Nairobi Hospital, and I met my nephrologist now, Dr. Soki, Karida Soki.
Yes.
So she was able to calm down my blood pressure.
Nice.
I can remember when I used to go that hospital, I used to go dialysis my second session, allowed 3 p.m.
Okay.
But nilikuwa natoka hospitali 3 a.m. Because after nimetoka dialysis after 4 hours, my blood pressure could not go below 180. It could not go below that. So she struggled with that blood pressure until they were able to control it.
Okay.
So I continued with my tests there. Mpaka sasa ikafika wakati wa transplant.
Yeah.
That was May. It was May 19th. Yeah, 19th May.
Okay. 2021.
Exactly 1 year at the time I started my dialysis.
Oh wow.
It was 1 year, 5 days.
You're so lucky.
Yeah. It was exactly 1 year.
Okay.
So
when after dialysis,
yeah.
When did you decide that you wanted a transplant? I know it's been a journey through the different hospitals and the different doctors.
Yeah.
Yeah. At what point?
I can say I'm not the one who decided I needed a transplant because my body was just like it needed a transplant.
Okay.
It needed a transplant. There's nothing else. And then I had done a lot of research because the doctor has told me it's not an acute kidney failure, it's a chronic kidney failure.
Okay.
So there's no cure. So the only thing he can give you it's a better quality of life.
Yes.
So through transplant. So like okay, so we can go for it. At first you think it's just something you go, you done, then you are out of it.
Yeah.
And I actually was like, it's something that should take less than a month. Wow. Then, after I started, it was not a simple journey because you need first of all to identify your donor.
Yes.
Everybody accepts that you need a transplant.
Yes.
And then it's quite expensive, doing tests here and there, a lot of tests, especially to yourself and to the donor, to the donor, so that they can be sure that they are giving you a good kidney.
True.
And the donor atakuwa ako sawa.
Healthy, yes.
More healthy even than they found
before.
Yeah,
Yes.
they found him before. So that was it. After now, so there's nothing else. It's just a transplant. So I was like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. First of all, I was really waiting for it because dialysis life is
It's difficult, huh?
difficult. Difficult in that machine 4 hours. You wake up having headache, then blood pressure is high. So even you are like, maybe I can die anytime. Even the blood, when you see your blood, sometimes you get, my blood is clot. It clots in the machine.
In the machine.
Like, it pains you. You see, like it's more than even a breakup, my friend. Losing your blood in a machine in a kauka, it's more painful because at the same time your blood levels are too low. So that time you are trying to boost it in a clot, in a rudichin. So I needed to be out of that machine. Mm-hmm. That's why when I was told you need a transplant,
yes,
let me go for it. Yeah.
So how did you have those conversations with your family? I know, because you said other than you have to, the other people who have to accept you need a transplant.
Yeah. I'm lucky I have a good family because people are understanding. People who are understanding, they wanted better health for me, So they told me that's what we have been told we needed. So we are like, okay, we are going for it. But of course they were like, my parents were like, uski kama sinaweza amka, they had some fear. Some kind of, because there are those people who come tell you again the transplant, hata amka.
True.
You are donor, you have to utakuwa na watu wawili wagonjwa. Maybe even the donor will be sick. Those people who will tell them, because there is a lot of misunderstanding in the community that a transplant it's something you do and you get better.
Yes.
Some of them think that your donor will be more sick.
Yes.
Even after transplant, you see them looking, are you okay? Are you good? Such things. So my family accepted.
Yes.
And most of them were willing to donate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what myth about organ donation would you like to, I guess, dispel?
Myth about
what do people think out there that is not true? Maybe is a better way of asking that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some people think, that when you do a transplant, your donor will be sick. Or first of all, let me just divert that question to a donor.
Yes.
Your donor will be sick and ataanza kunywa madawa nini. So they fear donating their kidneys. That is
not true.
It's not true, because they usually get just like a normal surgery.
Yes.
Unapata dawa, then unatoka. But for a kidney patient, after transplant, you need to take medication because the organ that you have been given is not yours. So the body will try to fight it.
True.
So you have to be living under immunosuppressant. And then other people think after transplant, that is it. You can go back taking your alcohol and everything. It's just a quality, it gives you a better quality of life, but
True.
You are still a kidney patient.
Very true.
You are still a kidney patient. So you require to take care of yourself. You require to take medication daily without failure.
Yeah.
You require to do the normal thing a kidney patient does.
Yes.
To watch your diet, watch everything that you are doing. Then there is you find people saying that maybe ukienda kufanyia transplant, that even that is the end of you don't even have children or such. Those are myths. But after that, people get children, they live better life. You do your own work. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. And what has changed the most from dialysis to a transplant? Like, how has a transplant changed your life?
Transplant is just like, it's way better. Because when you're in dialysis, you do nothing. You do nothing because you are required to go, like myself, I used to go 3 times per week on dialysis. So there's no way I'll be able to work, and I need to go to dialysis.
Yeah.
Then there is some effect of dialysis. You're having headache, you're having blood pressures and all that. Yeah. So you'll not be able to kutoka kwa dialysis machine uende ukafanye kazi. So what it will start, it will continue draining you now and then. Ukiniangalia wakati my friend, I was dark.
Yeah, it
I was
affects your
really
skin.
dark because it affected my skin.
Yeah.
I was thin. Inanikunywa kabisa.
Yeah.
Some people even were telling me, my friend, are you sure you are suffering from kidney disease or you have another disease?
Yeah.
Such.
Yeah.
But after transplant, and then on your dialysis, I can remember I stopped peeing when I was after 2 months when I was diagnosed. So I stayed around 8 months without having urine anymore. Yeah. So after I did my transplant, I can remember that after 24 hours, my doctors told me that I had 18 liters of urine after 24 hours. So you can see, that relieving thing, you feel like it's more relieving, and that is it. That specific thing of urinating and feeling I'm relieved.
Yes.
You're placed, then you are relieved. That's the feeling after transplant.
Feels so good. Yeah.
It feels so good. You're like, is it real? How did it happen? Because even sometimes when you're dialysis, unasikia kama that layer iko kwa mdomo. There's some taste in the mouth.
Metallic taste also. Yeah.
Then after transplant, everything goes like normal. You feel relaxed now. Even you have time to do your work. There's no much struggle. As long as you maintain dawa zako unakunywa vizuri, then you are going to see your doctor wakati umepewa clinic. There's no any other time you are saying a hospital anywhere. But on dialysis, my friend, the hospital becomes your home. So it's way more better life. It's way more better life. Plus even the cost.
Yes.
Cost.
Yeah.
Some people think that because you are catered for your dialysis by NHIF, it's cheap. It's not cheap because there's other underlying cost. Your cost, daily transport, your special food. You are the dialysis. Like now myself, I used to go for that dialysis, so it required per week 9,500 for an extra dialysis. I also required there was a boost my blood, my blood levels because they were low.
Yeah.
I used to get some Lecomon and Venopa around almost 12,000 per week.
Oh, wow.
Because my blood was really low. Yeah. So I can say that transplant is way more better life than dialysis.
Okay. So thank you so much, Henry.
Thank you.